Hello and welcome to our session of standing exercises, which is a companion to the seated exercise sessions we've been doing. You might be familiar with some of the themes we use in those sessions if you do them, but these can be done as standalone sessions too. Please do feel free to use a chair if you would like some support during the exercises. And if at any point you need a break and you want to go and get some water or just take a rest, then just pause the video and resume where you left off. So Louisa and Rosa are going to be leading exercises from their home, and I'll be providing music from my home. And we hope you enjoy it very much.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this standing class of some movement and music. We're going to start with a little warm-up, and we're going to just go through a few of the moves, and then you can follow me when we do with some Christmassy music. So we're going to stand hip width apart and have a little softening in your knees, feeling that you really root down through your feet here. Just checking our posture before we start moving and feeling like there's a little support through your core, like you would just gently hug the belly in here. And then we're going to squeeze our shoulders up towards the ears. Feel that tension and then release. Oh, we want to keep them down away from our ears here. And you can think like you have a string from the top of the head attached to the ceiling to keep that spine nice and tall there. Lovely. We're going to start with rolling our shoulders, and as we do that, we'll have a little bounce with our knees. So we're going to just plie and roll the shoulders up and down, rolling up and down with a little bounce in our legs. Let's just do that 2 more. We're going to do only 2 with music. We're just going to go for that little practice and down. Good. So we're going to do that facing forward just so that you can see what the legs are doing there. Lovely. Then we're going to reach our arms like you would do sort of fireworks or stars on the sky. We're going to reach and reach. Display the weak fingers, reaching down and down. Good. So we're going to go 2 circle plies, shoulder circle, and then we're going to go corner, up a corner, and then down and down. We're going to take a side step, so we're going to go step, together, step, together, step, together, with that softness in your knees. And as we do that, we're going to let our arms swing, so we're going to go towards the side when we're going, and 3, and then we're going to do a pat and a clap. We're going to go back, and 1 more step, and we're going to go pat, and we're going to clap. Then we'll come back into our plies with our shoulders rolling, little bouncies in our knees, and then we're going to shoot the arms and down and down. We're going to repeat our side steps. Side, 3, step together, and we pat and we clap. We're going to go back. 3 steps, 1 more, and we're going to pat and we're going to clap. And we're going to finish with a little bit of a Christmas cracker fighting. So having that little bend in the knees, we're going to reach across. Reach across. You can take a little twist with your body there. Cross and cross. And we're going to do a little sway, 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 sway. And then we're going to finish with a nice opening as we pull the cracker. So that's the movement. We're going to just do it with some music now. Just following me here. Here we go with the shoulders. Plie. Reaching the arms. And side step swing. And pat. And clap back. Shoulders roll. Reaching the arms. good. Hope you're feeling a little bit warmer now.
Right, we are going to start with a plie exercise now that is based on the snowflakes in the Nutcracker suites. So we've got some beautiful music to dance to, and for those of you that have done our other Nutcracker videos on YouTube, some of this movement may be a little bit familiar to you as well, which is great. So we're going to begin this exercise with our feet in parallel position, and to start with we're going to transfer our weight on a forwards diagonal, and as we do that we're going to bring our arms across our chest, crossing our wrists over one another. So we're pointing our foot towards the way we're going and we're pressing through and we're coming up. Good. And from there we're going to come back onto that supporting leg, and our arms are going to come into this diagonal here, palms facing the floor and looking towards that foot. And then we're going to bring that foot into parallel, and we've got a little bit of a flutter through our hands there. Let's do that again. So we're stepping forwards to find that cross, step back and flutter. Let's do that again. Forwards and back to flutter. One more time. Forwards and stepping back and flutter. Lovely. And when we come to do that with the music, we'll do that through twice. And from there, we're going to take some flicks with our wrists as though we're kind of sparkling snow in the space around us. We're going flick, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And from there, you can take that on a walk in a circle if you'd like to, otherwise remain on the spot. And when you take that on a walk in a circle, if you're going to do that, we'll step in time with those flicks, but you don't need to end up doing a full circle. If you can't make it round, that's fine, because the next section will bring us round. So from our last flutter there, we've got a flick, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can end up on a diagonal like I am, or you could be facing the back. That's completely fine, because from there we've got a bit of a improvised snowstorm that you're going to take around, and you can bring your feet back into parallel facing the front if you're not already there, if you're moving. Okay, if you're staying on the spot, you're good to stay where you are. Let's repeat all of that again, because we'll do that through twice with the music anyway. So we're using our supporting leg to bring us forwards for 2 and back to flutter. Again, forwards for 2. We bring it back to flutter, stepping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Snowstorm to bring us back to parallel. Lovely, so we've done that through twice, and now we move on to our middle section, which is our section with our really nice big plies throughout this. So really enjoy that feeling of grounding through the floor here. We're going to start by going this way to begin with, and our arms are just going to sort of flutter along the space in front of us as though we're kind of tickling some snow that's just freshly fallen, alright? So we're pointing our foot the way we're going to go to begin with, and our arms are going to trace along the floor. And this is nice and slow, so we're really using that plie as we transfer our weight from side to side. Good. So we've got 2 of those, and then our arms are coming to shoulder height and twinkling out in front of us as those snowflakes are dropping from our fingers. And then we bring our arms into our 3rd position. And here, as we come up, really finding a nice twist in the spine, keeping your focus forwards, but feeling like that shoulder is coming in front there. Lovely. And we go that to the other side with our 3rd position. Nice. And then we're going to bring those arms up. One comes up, one out to the side, and switching over. Good. We're then going to reverse that, so we've got 2 more with our arms up here. And then we've got our 2 coming back into our 3rd position, twisting through the spine there. And then I'll flutter out in front, flutter out in front, and then along the floor. And this last one along the floor is going to bring us back into parallel position, okay? And from there, we're going to do our first section, but all using the other leg this time. So we're going to go in towards that diagonal the other direction. And when we go round in a circle, we're going towards the opposite shoulder and foot, okay? So let's just do that together. We've got a 1, 2, back, and flutter again. 1, 2, back, and flutter. We're flicking with our walks. Flick, 2, 3, and 4, to snowstorm, back to the front. We repeat that for our second time through. 2, back, and flutter again. 1, 2, and a back, to flutter. Flicking with our walks. 2, 3, 4, 5, and circle with our snow. And bring our arms down to finish. Okay, gorgeous. Let's give that a go with some music. It is such beautiful music and it's gorgeous movement too, so really enjoy dancing to this as we do it. Alright, finding your space, standing up lovely and tall in our parallel position. Let's go for it. Try that once more time with the music, and I really want you to think about in that middle section there, that kind of pressing through the floor and then squeezing as we come up, so just melting down and resisting as we come up through the plie section, all the time that our arms are just doing what they're supposed to do on top, yes? So we're really thinking about using the floor throughout that when we get to that section, okay? Let's give it a go one more time, standing up lovely and tall. Here we go. Ready to go again the same way. 1, 2, and back.
Next, we're going to do an exercise that is based on the character Clara from the Nutcracker Ballet. So if you have done any of our Nutcracker themed classes that we have the videos available, you might be familiar with some of the movements in this exercise, and if not, it doesn't matter, we're going to go through it. But this exercise has that sort of dreamy feel to it in the music and also in the movement. Here in the ballet, in this scene that this exercise is based on, Clara is about to fall asleep and transition from that Christmas party, the real life, into that dreamy world. So we're going to do a standing exercise today. So finding your feet in your hip-width apart parallel, and you can have that little softening through your knees here, lifting up through the center to support your spine and taking the shoulders down. Lovely. We're going to start by taking our arms into our first position, and then as we open the arms to our second position, so opening to the side, we're going to shift our weight to lengthen one leg to the side. Then we're going to transition through our feet and legs and take a deep plie here, and then we're going to shift away and take that leg that is coming off the ground a bit to the front. And as we do that, we're going to sweep our arms across. We'll have the opposite arm reaching forward and the other arm reaching to the side, and then we're going to close the legs. Good. Let's take that to the other side. So we're going to take our arms into our first, shifting the weight so that we can release and lengthen that leg to the side, plie through our legs, and then we're going to take the other leg forward, just brushing forward, lengthening the opposite arm and closing in. We'll practice that one more time. With the music, we just do once each side. Here we go. Arms in our first. Shift the weight so that you can lengthen the leg to the side. Plie through both legs and sweep that leg forward, reaching the opposite arm, lengthen and close. Good. Take your arms in your first. Shift your weight so you can lengthen the leg to the side. Go towards that leg as you plie, and then sweep that other leg forward as you lengthen the opposite arm up and one to the side, closing into your parallel. Fantastic. We're going to take a little swing into our diagonal. So we're going to step forward and step back. So we're going to shift our weight through our legs here. And as we do that, we're going to take our arms into our fourth position here. So one arm slightly lower down and the other higher up. As we take our weight back, like you would brush that lovely tutu back, we're going to brush back and open our chest, a lovely chest opening here. We're going to sweep forward the arms as we shift our weight, and then we're going to sweep back. And then this time we're going to close back into that hip width apart. We're going to take that into the other corner. So shifting your weight forward, sweeping the arms into that fourth position, and then opening the chest, sweeping the arms back, shifting forward, plieing through the legs here as you shift your weight, and then closing in. And here we're going to take our Nutcracker doll into our arms, and we're going to do a little tap and then bend slightly towards that leg and in. We're going to take another tap and in. We're going to take a side step with a little sort of swaying our doll as we go step together, step together. We're going to tap again, tap and in, tap and in. We're going to step back, step together, step together. Fantastic. We're going to then go back into that shifting of the weight to the corner and opening our chest as we shift back. Once more forward, and then opening as we come back. And then this time we're just going to close down and find the length through our spine. Let's do that with some music. Starting with our port de bras arms first. Opening to the side. Shifting the weight. Nice big reach with the arms. And closing in. Back into our first position. Opening with the leg. And plie through the legs. And reach. To the corner we'll go. think we should do that one more time with the music. Starting with our port de bras arms first. Opening to the side. Shifting the weight. Nice big reach with the arms. And closing in. Back into our first position. Opening with the leg. And plie through the legs. And reach. To the corner we'll go. Sweep back open the chest. And closing the legs, changing. Good, getting our doll ready here, taps. Side steps, rocking the doll. Good, tap again. And side steps. Back into that corner. And opening the chest back. And nice big opening. And closing the arms. Lovely, very good.
We are going to do a bit of a march now to lift our heart rates a little bit before we close the class today. And we've got some gorgeous Christmassy music to do this to, and it's rather jolly. We're starting in our parallel position. We're going to take 16 marches to begin with. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really swinging those arms and lifting those feet. Good. Now from there, we've just finished our 16 marches. We're going to take a step and bend, and as we do that, one knee comes up. Step and bend, step, bend, step, bend. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see what's going on a little bit easier. Step, bend, step, bend. So just lifting that knee, and that can be slightly off the ground, that can be a little bend there. It doesn't have to be anything big. But thinking about perhaps pulling our feet up out of the snow. Yes, so really feeling that need to lift that knee there. Up. Good. We've got 8 of these before we go back to our marches. So we're going to go back into those 16 marches. And another 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Our arms are going to come up towards the ceiling. Again, I'm just turning slightly so you can see what's going on, but you can keep facing forward throughout this. From here, we're going to think about being on the ski slopes. I'm going to finish in this position here with our skis behind us. Yes, at the moment our skis are up above our heads. We're going to take a bit of a squat, bending through our knees, pressing up our back behind us, but holding onto our core here, so we're not letting our back go. We're keeping nice and strong through our tummy as our bottom goes back. We've got that for 4 times through. So that's 1. We've got 2, up, 3, and 4. And then we're back into those 16 marches. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. And then from there, we're going to think about skating, ice skating in the winter. So we're going to take a step to one side, and our arms are going to kind of circle out in front of us here, reaching around, and then they're going to come in to this position. I'll just do the arms to begin with. So we're circling towards the direction we're going, and then one's coming into the chest and the other's out to the side, and we've got those kind of clenched fists there. So let's do that the other way. Circle around, circle around. And again, circle around. Great. And as we do that, let's just do the legs. We're going to step, bending through a plie here. Bend and then tap that foot behind us. So we kind of end up in this position. It's probably easier to do it with the arms actually. They help with balance a little bit. So let's go to the other side. We're stepping out and in. Good. Out and in. Out and in. If you want to step, you can lift, but if that's too much, just keep that foot down on the ground to tap behind you. Yes. We've got 4 of these. Let's take those together. From finishing our marches, we're going this way first. We're going step and up, bend and up. Lovely. 3, 4 to finish. Good. Then we've got 16 marches again, sorry. And 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go back to the beginning to that step, bend movement we've got. So we go step and a bend. Step, bend for 8. Yes. It's easier if you do it faster once you've got the coordination of it. I'll just turn again so you can see that. Bringing that knee up as you bend the other knee. Good. It feels a bit funky to begin with, but you do get it eventually. We've got 8 of those to finish before we're just going to throw our hands up, and that is the end, okay? So just follow along with me. Give it a go with the music. Enjoy yourself. Standing up nice and tall. Here we go. A little bit of an introduction here. Ready with our 16 marches. Good. And a step, bend, bend. Nice. 4 more. Last 2. Back to marching. Good. Bringing those arms up, ready for our ski. And bend. Up. Bend. 2 more. Good. Back to marching. Keep those arms moving. Nice. And we've got our skating. We skipped. Up. Nice. Last one. Marching. That's it. Keep going. With our step, bend, step. 4 more. Last one. And 3. Super, super nice. Let's give that a go once more. Feel free to pause and take a drink if you need to in between these 2 times through the music. That's no problem at all. But when you're ready, coming into our parallel position, let's do this once more before we finish with a cool down today. Here we go, marching. Nice. Ready for our step, bend, step, bend. 4 more. Good. Back to march. Nice. Lifting those arms up. Ready to ski. Bend. Up. Bend. Nice. Soft through the knees. Good. Back to marching. Going for our skating. We up, good, lovely. Reaching those arms. Marches. Great. Ready to finish with our step. Bend, we step. Nice. 4 more. Good. Let's finish. Through. Brilliant. Well done, everybody.
Well done everyone for doing all that movement. We're going to now finish with a little cool down, and just follow me and enjoy this beautiful music from Nutcracker again that Nia has played for us. So finding your hip width apart, stand there, little softening in the knees, and just find that ease in the shoulders, relaxing the neck, and follow me. I'll put some music on for us. Here we go. Reaching an arm up and across. Reaching the other arm and crossing. Now a big push to the side. bring one arm heavy, drop, drop, rolling the shoulders, rolling again, one more big roll. We're gonna reach the arms up, and like a twirl coming down. This time we're gonna step forward, arm across, cross, and stand together, opening up, and lengthen and down, swaying one side, sway, sway nice and slow. We're gonna reach our arms up, and like you would give yourself a big hug in, little squeeze here, opening the arms, and just softening, taking a big bow here. Well done everyone, thank you for joining us today, hope you enjoyed it.